The Democrats announced that they were going to be investing $20 million in order to figure out how to win back young men. Now, one of the things that they discovered after this incredible research into the syntax and the interest of young American men is that men are going to the gym. So Democrats should be as well. One MSNBC opinion piece talked about this, and in this article...
Do you even vote, bro? Democrats should look at new voters at the gym. Oh, God. Oh. Okay. How is Zohran Mamdani so much better at captivating the attention of young voters, young men especially, white men too, than anybody else that's running for the same fucking office, and he can't outlift Andrew Cuomo, Curtis Sliwa, or fucking Eric Adams? How is that possible then? Turns out it has nothing to do with fucking what your bench press is, bro. These people are so dumb. What are we doing? What is this conversation? American politics has to be about everything but politics, okay? Politics, simply put, is about distribution of resources, power, and the continuation of said distribution with violence. Who gets to do violence? Who are the victims of said violence? That's what politics is. In America, on the other hand, politics is anything but what politics actually is. It's about how much you can bench press. It's about whether you put Dijon mustard. It's about whether you wear like whatever the fuck you're wearing. It's all about whatever commodities you're consuming. Are you a Labubu consumer? Are you a Labubu matcha enjoyer? Do you drink raw milk? None of this is about politics, man. When we're talking about actual politicians, what matters is their fucking policies. What the fuck? And Democrats entertain this idiotic notion as well. Cracker Barrel logos. Are they woke? Are they unwoke? What's going on there? It's so stupid. Oh my God. Oh my Lord. And that is by design, by the way. The reason why American politics is about anything but actual policy and actual politics, how we distribute the finite resources that we have, is by design, because both parties in the duopoly do not stand for the working class. So no one is actually out there invested in truly trying to reverse the trajectory that we're heading in the direction of. That's the reason why everybody plays their own version of the same fucking damn equation, where they have to just be like, oh yeah, I'm a leftist because I work out, or this person is right wing because they drink raw milk and eat 12 eggs a day. Shut the fuck up. What the fuck? What are we doing? What are we doing? God damn, dude. The reason why Zohran was able to cut away from that noise is because he was issue focused. That's it. We are issue focused. But the problem is Democrats do this shit too. Gavin Newsom is a great example of this. He has been really popping off, making big waves in the Democratic side, where, you know, they keep polling people 3 years out from the actual election to turn around and be like, oh, he's going to be the runner-up. He's going to be the runner-up. Why is he the runner-up? Because he's memeing. He's memeing hard. He's memeing super hard. All of this is utterly irrelevant. Gavin Newsom has major issues. I live in his state, okay? I live under the gruesome rule of gruesome Governor Gavin Newsom in California Oblast. And let me tell you, the housing market is fucked here. Okay, fix it. Meanwhile, what his goals are is to not fix it. He is Mr. Veto. Every goddamn election cycle, there's another ballot measure that's like, let's implement communism in California for all people living on Californian soil. And then those ballot measures get passed by like 80% margins. And then gruesome Governor Gavin Newsom will turn around and veto it. He'll be like, nah. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you say kill homeless people? That's what I'm going to do. It's so fucking stupid. And it sucks. It sucks because people eat this shit up. A lot of people do eat this shit up. I'm glad that people are fighting back. Okay, that's fine. That's great. But it can't just remain on the trolling side. It just can't. It can't just be like Newsom was right about everything mugs, or Trump is not hot, tank tops. Like, what the fuck are we doing? Is this merge real? It's not a joke? Yeah, it's not. Nathan J. Robinson, the GOAT, says, when Gavin Newsom loses in 2028, will Democrats learn their lesson and stop running soulless centrists? Or will they just try to keep doing this over and over until the party has 2% support and we finally reach full-blown fascist state? The second thing is what's going to inevitably happen. Okay? They are just... They're just actively looking for one guy who can cut away from the noise and not rock the boat policy-wise, okay? It is crazy how many people are desperately clinging on to the notion that, like, well, Democrats are better than Republicans. It's like, yes, that's true, but you can't actually win a fucking election by being marginally better with the expectation that, like, Republicans are just going to fumble the bag eventually and you'll eke out like a marginal victory over them. We want pure domination. We want actual change. Many people do. I'm trying to convince my lib parents that this trolling stuff is not accomplishing anything and they just don't get it. They think this is a way to show how ridiculous Trump is and that it's working and people will realize and come to their senses. No, this is just catharsis for liberals. Is nothing. Yeah, this is low-key even less consequential than like the oligarchy tour, which in many respects is also a fucking a pressure valve for liberals and leftists alike to feel good, to be like, oh yeah, we're doing something. Like there's a group of people around me that like also agree with me, and that's fine. That's not a bad thing, but it just can't be the only thing. I'm not gonna fucking sit here and just say like, oh, memeing against Trump is bad. It's not. Actively pushing against Trump is good. Even redistricting, I gave Gavin Newsom credit for that. Redistricting to cook the books to secure more Democrat districts for Congress is a good thing. It's not a bad thing. But if that's all you stay at, if that's all you do, it's not going to be enough. Like if you're redistricting to put forth more Democrat seats, more comfortable Democrat victories in a state like California, but then those seats are filled with the most annoying centrist, pro-Israel, pro-Raytheon liberals out there who are going to come out and be like, yeah, I think we should say fuck trans people actually, and continue doing that same Democratic Party approach of capitulating to right-wing framing on issues instead of actively fighting against the right-wingers and yelling from the mountaintops about how America is experiencing a fucking fascist takeover with like literal military occupation of major cities. You know, something that people can see with their own two fucking eyes if they don't counter message against the wave of Republican initiatives happening all around us, spearheaded by an incompetent fascist madman like Donald Trump, then what the fuck are we doing? It's just like utterly worthless. It's idiotic. Have you seen JB address this yesterday? He did well, in my opinion, way better than New Scum. Yeah, I think JB Pritzker, despite being a billionaire and despite having a litany of other issues that is born out of being immensely fortunate, immensely wealthy, is a pretty solid governor. I will say that. Like in comparison to other Democrat governors, he's up there. He's definitely a big, I don't mean this because he's a big boy, but he's definitely doing well. He is definitely doing better than others, both on the communication side, both on the policy side. He's doing well. At what point are you going to stop this Menshevik kowtowing to this ruling class party? I told you already, when you set up an alternative that is actually viable, I'll be there. Okay. I'll stand by your side. In the absence of that, utilizing the existing ways to make a dent, to reach a broader audience, to gain legitimacy is the way to go. That's it. There's nothing you can do about it. Okay? It's so stupid. Here, I'll give you a great example. If Zohran Mamdani was like trying to run as a third party candidate, okay, instead of running in the Democratic primary, you would not know who he is. I probably wouldn't know who he is. No one would know who he is. He would not win. Okay? It's that simple. If Zohran was a third party mayoral candidate, you would not know who the fuck Zohran Mamdani is. But the very fact that you do know who the fuck Zohran Mamdani is because he was able to utilize the pre-existing avenues of power, okay, without compromising on his message. That's it. That's what we need to keep doing. And on the other side, if you are actively trying to develop an alternative, develop a third party that's like actively trying to win local office and gain power, then that's great. But that's going to take a long ass fucking time. And I don't see a lot of people doing that sincerely. I only see a lot of people complaining. That's it. Hey, use the broken ass system to fight the system. That'll work. I mean, it does. That's the only option we have. It's not like I'm saying that I am completely against like a real working class party that is built. Okay. That I would stand against it. I think it's a great example with what you're seeing with Jeremy Corbyn in the UK. That's awesome. There is no issue with that. I love Corbyn. Corbyn is one of my favorite Western politicians, if not the best. But as it stands in the United States of America, you have to use the existing avenues to your advantage. If that wasn't the case, then the Democrats wouldn't be actively trying to undermine their left flank with regular frequency. That is what they're trying to do because they're worried about this like left-wing momentum that exists within the base of support for the Democratic Party. People want more candidates like Zohran, okay? They do. Liberals love that shit.